Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, story timers. It is me, Donna Vee, and I'm so excited to be here today. It is Monday, November 16th, and it is beautiful outside. It's a bit breezy on the east coast of New Jersey, but in Nutley right now, it is sunny, and I love sunny days. You know what I don't love? My crooked glasses, because I fall asleep in my glasses sometimes. So good morning. I hope everyone had a great night's sleep and a wonderful weekend. Yesterday was Sunday, and yesterday was definitely a day of rest. And I feel like I sound better because of it. But I'm so excited that you're here. We start every morning with positive energy, healthy habits. What's up, Frank Simon? How are you? Yes, good morning. Good morning, Kashal. Nice to see you this morning. So excited because I woke up with so much gratitude and excitement for the day, and I hope that you did too. And I know another healthy habit that's really important to get into is brushing your teeth and getting yourself ready. And I cleaned my glasses, and I have to tell you, starting a day off like that makes the rest of the day a little bit smoother, right? Pre-paving. So today's letter. Do we know what today's letter is? Good morning. How are you? Good morning. Oh, Periscope is here. I love Periscope. You know what? We are live actually on, that's right. Today's letter is R. And you know what? We're live on Facebook, Periscope, and on YouTube. And you know what? We have so many special things going on today. We have a birthday in the house. My friend Nicole who watches. So happy birthday, Nicole. We are going to sing happy birthday to you later. Also, R stands for remember. Oh, remember to say good morning to my Aunt Cecilia and Uncle Charlie. How are you guys? I hope your hip is feeling better. We'll send you some healing love and light. And then we have a big reveal today. I don't know if I'm going to say it just yet, but oh, I love it. Good morning, India, or good evening. I have so many people that tune in from India. I love it. So it's good evening, right? Well, thank you. I'm glad you like my voice. So R. Well, we know M is the 13th letter of the alphabet. M, N, O, P, Q, R. So then R is the 18th letter of the alphabet. And I know that we recite the alphabet, and we also practice our ASL alphabet. Ooh, good morning from the UK. That's so cool. I love it. Yay. That's awesome. So you know what we're going to start with? Let's actually start with our morning stretches and reciting the alphabet. Recite starts with R, and then we can go into the ASL alphabet. How about that? So we know there are 26 letters in the alphabet. The middle happens to be the 13th letter. And do we know what that is? The 13th letter is M. Whoa, it's 15:04 there, which means that it is 3:04 p.m. No, yes, I think that's what it would mean, if I'm correct with that. That's pretty cool. And yes, reflection. I love that. That's a good one. I got it right. That's awesome. That's right, because if it was 3:04, that would be the AM, because it starts at 1200. I love that. Thank you for sharing that with me. So that's great. So this is perfect for you winding down your day. So let's stretch to the alphabet. We're going to put our arms out and do some arm circles and seated stretches. Why? Because even if we're seated for story time, you can stretch. And if because perhaps a disability, you cannot stretch your body, we know we can stretch our imagination, right? Yes. So picture the alphabet in different colors, like A could be purple, or B could be blue, and C could be green. Whatever it is, just expand your mind, all right? So let's start with our arms out. We're going to stretch, doing some arm circles. We'll say the alphabet. When we get to the middle, we switch. And then when we get to the letter S, we switch again. We go into jumping jacks. Are you ready? Let's get the bodies going. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, middle, N, O, P, Q, R, S, switch, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. That's awesome. Good morning, Larry. What's up? I love saying good morning to everyone. This is how I am. Like if I see somebody on the street, I'm walking past and I'm like, hi, 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 hi. In fact, at work, when I'm in front of my big picture window and people walk by, I'm cutting hair and I'll be like, hey, hey. It's kind of silly. I just can't help myself, but it's exciting. Okay, now are you ready for the ASL alphabet? I'm going to put it up for you to look at for a moment, okay? And then we're going to practice it together while you're looking at the ASL alphabet. To refresh your memory, I will look for the letter R card. Oh, and I found it, and I love what's on the letter R card. Okay, you ready? Put it up here instead. I don't even know if you can see it that well up there, but you know what? It's worth a shot. Okay, now we'll get out our book that was given to me by my cousin, Lauren, who is a sign language interpreter. She gave me this amazing book, Dina, the Deaf Dinosaur. Together, let's try it, okay? I'll go a little slower because I don't want to speed through it for you. Ready? A, B, C, D, E, or E rather. I always thought it was this when I was younger, but my cousin does it like this. Okay? E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So today's letter is R. And are you ready? That was amazing. Give yourself a round of applause, our round of applause, because that's incredible that you try to do the ASL alphabet with me. We practice every day. I try to go slower. And then here we go. This is the uppercase R. This is the lowercase r. Again, it is a moment that I like to point out that they don't look identical at all. As a matter of fact, the uppercase R and the lowercase r look very different. There's definitely a line, and then there's definitely a curved line. But this goes all the way around and down. To me, a lot of times, quite often, the lowercase r looks like a sapling of the uppercase. And I mean any letter, really, that's not identical. Really, another example would be, let us see. Like when you look at the M, you can see that if it grew up tall and straight, it would reveal itself to look a lot like the uppercase M. Let's see, let's pick out another random one. Same with the N. You see that? Ooh, I love that idea. I need to find out another language that I can say and not make a mistake with. But this is my friend. And the big reveal today is his name is Ryan. So welcome, Ryan, to story time. I think we should practice counting to 20, maybe in other languages, 1 a month. I'm going to try to look that up. That's a great suggestion. Now, I need to go back up to my other friend here, my friend Frank Simon, and his alliterative sentence. What do you think about that? Let's see what he has in store for us today. Okay. Oh, I should take a sip of water, which is another healthy habit because I need to prepare vocally for this sentence. Okay. Yummy. Renee Rabbit runs races, running right, running reverse, running round, roses in Renee's garden. Okay. Renee Rabbit runs races, running right, running reverse, running right. Oh, slow it down. Can I even see that without my glasses? Nope. I have my glasses on because I still have a little sty in my eye. Man, stinks. Kind of hurts a little. That's okay. I'm going to survive. It's only a sty. Renee Rabbit runs races, running right, running reverse, running round roses in Renee's garden. This is a very impressive sentence because there's only one word that doesn't start with the letter R. I am so impressed. Renee Rabbit runs races, running right, running reverse, running round roses in Renee's garden. Renee Rabbit runs races, running right, running reverse, running round roses in Renee's garden. Renee Rabbit runs races, running right, running reverse, running round roses in Renee's garden. And I did it, and I'm amazed. And that is today's alliterative sentence. Whew. Ha ha. I knew it. Okay, here we go. Now, let's see. What do we do next? Next, we say good morning to the kids. So let's get today's word or letter up. Let's get Alpha Bear. Alpha Bear, come on over. Like a rocket. I love the rocket picture. And we're going to say good morning to the kids. 2 words. 2 words. I don't know what that one means. But, okay. Let's say good morning to the kids. I know there's some new names from yesterday. So pumped. Here we go. Good morning, TJ and DJ and baby Lewis, Julian, Matthew, Nicholas, and Quentin. Don't forget, kids, when I say your name, you want to fill your body with tons of energy, jump up and down, and be excited because it is amazing to fill yourself with the positive energy of someone announcing your name. Yes, here we go. Inn and garden. Oh, yeah. It's fine. It is true. Did I really just look past that? That's why you're the producer. I'm just here reading the names. Okay, so good morning, Lucia and Mia and Brianna and Lily, Alex and Hannah Lorraine, Seamus, Cooper and Tori, Leah and Kristen from Johnstown, PA, Holland and Austin, Liam, Harper, Tiffany, Emerson, Ollie, Colin, Lily, and Hunter. And might I say that yesterday, Emerson and Ollie did an amazing job cutting their dad's hair, my friend Natty Bumper Car. That was a cool event. Good morning, Colin, Lily, Hunter, Sophie, Giovanni, Graceland, Kaylee, Joseph, Roscoe. Good morning. Scarlett, Jack, Juliet, Regina, Madison, Allie, Andrew, Serena, Sawyer, Jane, and Liam. Sawyer Jane's family donated the money back to Rosie's Rescue Ranch. Another alliterative sentence. Rosie's Rescue Ranch. That is amazing. The Barrow family is so generous. Byron, Layla, Genevieve, Melody, and Kayla DiPietro, Finn and Fletcher, Andor and Kai, and Zach, Willow, Samantha, Frankie, Vancha, Vishaka from India, Sufain from France, Penelope Snow, Nikki, Leo, Tomas, Alec, Bailey and Michaela, good morning, Ace, Ara, and Amber from the Philippines, ooh, Jordan, Aaliyah, and Josie, good morning, baby Josie, Bella, AJ, and Angelo, and Tony, Paisley, Presley, and Liam, Vinny, Maggie, and Isaac, and Joseph, Patrick, Liliana, and Melanie from Massachusetts, Jane and Liam. We've got Fifi, Little Joe, Penelope Rose, hi Penny. We have Viviana and Bethany, Caitlin, Joe Jr., Ryan, right there. Oh, again, I've been saying your name for a while and didn't even know it was your name. Ryan, Lucas, and Isabella, those are Gwen's grandkids. Emma, Liv, and Blake, Jake and Maddie, Tabia, Max, and Luca from Germany. Guten Tag. We've got Lena and Sabino, Melody and Kayla DiPietro, Patrick, hi Patrick, and Nico, V and Izzy, Olivia Rose, my niece, Marin Rose, my goddaughter, Molly, her little sister, James Storm, Allie, Emily, Jake, Kaylin from Texas. And who else? The two hearts that walk outside of my body. Carly and Courtney, my daughters. Love you guys so much. You guys, wait, let me do it. I love you. All right. Excuse me. Now you're going to fly back over. We need to fix your little outfit here. My little alpha bear. Sorry, I don't want to choke you, alpha bear, but I tied a knot by accident. Well, he always wears this outfit, so it's okay. R. Now, guess what time it is? Oh, see this? It's because I wear a mask. That is just proof that I'm just younger. My inner child is just showing up right there. Okay, now, are you ready for today's vitamin time? I am. I love vitamin time. Do you know what that's about? If you're just tuning in, vitamin time is a time of the day where we take healthy habits and we mix it with good manners. Why? Because we have to say please and thank you to those who give us our vitamins. I mean, I'm old enough to give myself my vitamins. But if you're little and you're depending on a parent or a grandparent, caretaker, someone, older sibling, to give you your vitamin, you should say please. And when they give it to you, you should say thank you. And most definitely, don't chew with your mouth open. So, like, for instance, what I like to do, say hi to my squirrel friend. What I like to do is I like to take my little yellow book, which is right back here. Oh! And I use it to cover my mouth so that this way I don't chew with my mouth open or talk with my mouth full. What is Mary saying? I like when the vitamins melt in the car and make one big vitamin. Yes, I've done that. And it's been like a big, ginormous vitamin. And I turn it into a vitamin bite. But the problem is that they told me it's not safe to eat a vitamin that's melted like that. I know. It was like a big gummy bear. I remember that too. That was a lot of fun. So, hey, Mary Jean, I hope you're having an amazing day because you're one of my favorite people. You are one of my friends that makes me smile all the time. Like a rocket. You make my attitude, my energy fly high. Okay, now I'm going to have the big reveal of what the vitamins are today. I'm going to check it out. Mary Jean is the one that does my website. She's amazing. Go to Donna Vee Comedy. It's my website. It's just a shameless plug, but whatever. Okay, now, what page should we read today? I would love to read something we haven't read before. Maybe I'll do a random page. Random. Or maybe we should have Ryan choose it for the first time since Lewis has already picked it. Now that we know that Ryan is the name of my friend from Ireland. That's right. He does lots of workout videos. You should check it out. He does a lot of chest presses and a lot of flies like this. I can't do it, but it's okay. Let's have the big reveal. In my hand are two vitamins. They're either two of the same or two different. I'm not sure if they're going to be two pink, two purple, or one of each. Let's check it out, shall we? Well. 1, 2, 3. Wait, I can't hold my hand out. Jump into Jehoshaphat's. It's two of the same. Oh, we're going to page 143, are we? 143. I think that was pretty good. Okay, here we go. Let's take our vitamin first, shall we? 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Okay, 143. Let's see what's on 143. Here we go. Almost there. Promise. Okie dokie. Here we are. Each blossom still blooms in its field. Each child still clutches your hand. And each friend still lingers in your heart. Just because a window of time is closed doesn't mean what it showed you is gone. Yogi, I think I hear you. You needn't be intimidated by your dreams or scared by your fears. Because in a world of illusion where you are their creator, you are also their greater. When driving down the road of life, rarely do you know how good you have it until you see it in the rearview mirror, unless you remember this mid-drive, which should be about now. Young souls look to secrets, rites, and rituals. Mature souls look to science, math, and evidence. And old souls just look within. I love that. That was very nice. I love it. Good morning, Mom. Christopher S. Right. I guess the Eagles are bad, bad, terrible. Well, let's just say this. I know I have many friends out there. You're welcome. That are fans of the team that they played against. And I love my friends, but I will tell you, I bleed green. And I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. I know. And it's okay, Christopher, because at least you've got a win. I have a draft pick. Okay, now you know what time it is. Let's get it popping. Yogi. I hear him. Got an itch in my back. That reading was good, right, Ma? I had such an itch. Thanks, Mom. I thought it was pretty good. All right. You ready? Here we go. It's social distance buddy time. I hear Yogi. He's coming up the stairs. And then he's going back down the stairs. There must be another dog outside. Do you guys have dogs? Do they do that? They know that there's another dog somewhere and they bark at them. I swear it's because they're like, come on over. Come hang out with me. He's not really doing it to protect the house. And I'm okay with it. I would be like, come on over. But, can't just invite strange dogs in your home. That's not good. No. All right. Let's get it going. Today, I think we definitely have a happy birthday for Nicole. And then we need to send love and light out to those that need some healing. I have some friends I saw in my news feed today. Somebody burned their hand. My aunt's hip is hurting her. I mean, really, we've got to send out some love and light and healing. We're going to send some out to the dogs too, because Yogi, he needs some help. I know. His heart's a bit enlarged. And you know what? Having a large heart is good sometimes, and sometimes it can be a little bit of a problem. But we're going to send out some loving, healing light so that this way, maybe we can get them healed up. All right? It is full of love. You're very right, Ryan. Okie dokie. Because I want to get to the books. I'm really excited. And it's Monday, so I don't have to rush out for work, which is amazing. All right. Here we go. Hello, Bartholomew. How are you today? You're looking quite dapper. Yogi. Come on. You do. Jim will send you love and light for your headache and your tummy ache. Thank you for saying so, Christopher. Come on, buddy. Come here. Come on. Come on. have to pretend that I don't want him over here, and then he'll show up. Yogi, look at it. Come here. Yogi. He's walking away. But we're going to send you love and light. Yogi. I won't lie and say I have a treat because I don't. Because that's not truthful. I know. Yogi. Sorry. Okay, maybe he'll come back on his own. All right, love and light. Let's get to it. All right, so let's send love, light, healing. Whoosh. If you have a hangover and a headache, I should whisper. Now, do you have someone you want to send love and light to? You can put it in the comments, and then we'll send them love and light as well. But for right now, let's talk about how we can do this together. Well, through hugs. Hugs are great. Virtual hugs are lovely. But he's got friends. We're going to get them out here. Ready? We never want to forget. So we have Elephant to help us remember. He's our little memory chip. We've got Cheeky Monkey for when you're feeling blue, because some people just feel sad and blue all the time. And we want to make sure they know that we can make them feel better. Because you can send all your sadness to this guy here, Cheeky Monkey. He's blue. He doesn't mind it. And then he sends you back lots of gladness. It's fun. Fan favorite. We've got Cute Little Lammy. Lammy. For hugs, cuddles, you know. Oh, then we've got Dragonfly. I love dragonflies. Dragonflies are our reminders about angels existing on Earth, because dragonfly is a winged creature and an earth angel. Yes, and cute little pink hooves. Then we've got Piggy. Piggy's one of my favorites. Piggy is all about the loyalty, and Piggy's been around forever and ever. Piggy's so cute. Oh, Music Bear. What's your favorite music? You could share that in the comments, because I love music. Music just can make your whole day that much better. Put a song on that you love, and all of a sudden, it doesn't have to be One Direction. It just so happens that when I was talking about music, this is the only bear I had, and ironically, it had music on it. This is Louie. Of course, it was my daughter's. Where are you, little one? I know you're here. The Beatles. I love the Beatles. Oh, who knows how long I've loved you? You know I love you still. Will I wait a lonely lifetime? If you want me to, I will. Cecilia Will Heal Ya. Cecilia Will Heal Ya is perfect for today, because we need lots of healing. That's a song I used to sing to the kids when they were little, even before they were outside of the womb. Okay, so Cecilia Will Heal Ya. We have a lot of people that we need to send healing to. My Aunt Cecilia, my friend who burned his hand. We've got to send anyone with a broken heart healing, anyone with a lot on their mind some healing, and that's what we need to do. Okay, and River Dance. That's perfect. Perfect. All right, did we forget anybody? Oh, yes, we did. I know you're over here. Sweet, sweet Make-A-Wish Uni. Okay, I'm going to make a wish today. I'm going to make a wish out loud, and it doesn't mean it won't come true. It's not a birthday wish. This is a wish for everyone to get their wish. And I think that's so important, that one of the things that we do as human beings practicing human kindness in this human experience is to wish everyone else to get their wish. Yeah, I do. Not only at 11:11, but all the time. So this little uni, okay, who's got glittery hooves, is all about it. And rainbow, because you make a wish and there might be a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Sorry. But here we go. From our head, our heart, and our whole being. When you miss someone, when you think of someone that you really want to say hello to, but you can't because either they're far away or maybe they're in heaven. You want to think about them, put them right here, and then energy out to them. Okay? You ready to try it together? Here we go. So on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. That was pretty awesome. Wow. Right? That was amazing. I know. Wow. And you would wish that they get 2 more wishes. I understand that. Yeah, that's a great one. I love that. Endless wishes. And then, yes, whoosh. I like that. Whoosh. All right. Now we're getting so much closer to the stories. Because this is the part where now we need to breathe it in 4 times. I am statement. Never ending negative. Ready, kids? I am hopeful. I am grateful. I am excited. I am joyful. Yes. No, never. You're welcome, Aunt Cecilia. I hope and I pray that you feel better. Okay. I miss you. I was hoping to see you this week, and I couldn't, but I can't wait to see you the next time we see each other. All right. That's cool. I think that's cool. I look like Blossom. I'll take anything really right now. Well, no, that's not true. Blossom. Lovely. I really would love to be the next Mr. Rogers, but Mrs. Rogers. But you don't have to be Mrs. It could be Ms. Rogers. R. Rogers. Look at that. How'd that work? Good morning, Nicole. It is Nicole's birthday. Yay. We're saying happy birthday to you right now before we read. Oh my gosh, that was so exciting that you just got here. I'm sweating. Oh, Nicole, it's your birthday today. Woo! All right. Are you guys ready to sing really super duper loud? I'm excited. Buzz. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nicole. Happy birthday to you and many more. I recently saw Nicole at my comedy show, and she looks like she should be 19, but I think she's definitely over. I know she's over 21, but she's so sweet and she's adorable, and I think she's one of the kindest people I've ever met, and I really enjoy hanging out with her, and I can't wait to see her again. So Nicole, happy birthday! Yay! I love it when I get to sing happy birthday. Okay, now it's time to read some books. We've got 3 books. 3 books I've never read before. Now, we know the story of Little Red Riding Hood, but not that particular one. And then I found this, okay, called Rainflowers by Ann Turner, pictures by Robert J. Blake. You're awesome, Nicole. You're awesome. And you're welcome. Now, Rainflowers. Want to take the cover off like I always do, but it's taped on because this was donated from a library that was giving some books away and wanting to help me to give books to others. Okay, so here we go. This looks amazing. Ooh, this is autographed by the person that did the pictures. Check it out. I've never heard of this book. Lewis, you've heard it? I just called you Lewis because it says Lewis. Ryan, you've heard of this book? That's awesome. R. Rainflowers. Here we go. So excited. thunder and lightning. A thunderstorm swept the field. Oh, I'm going to take this guy down. Sending mice chittering to their grass nests. Oh. Sending chipmunks squeaking to the low stone walls, sending birds skittering to the lines of trees. Sending woodchucks lumbering to their deep, dry holes. The trees bent, the grasses blew, all the Queen Anne's lace flew out like wash in a tearing wind. Sky tumbled and rolled with the weight of thunder. Sending horses galloping to the edge of the woods, sending sheep scattering to the far thick brush, sending foxes leaping to the piney woods. The geese rode out the storm in the sheltering reeds. Amazing that everyone has a place to go in nature. And when the sun burst through, look how beautiful. The rain dripped from the barn door onto my tongue. The first chipmunks scurried over the low stone walls. A woodchuck stuck his head up into the light. Okay, look. So there are the chipmunks. But how cute is this woodchuck? Looks like Yogi. I love that. The horses stamped their feet and danced like foals, and the robins bloomed like flowers in the wet black trees. Look how beautiful that is. That's it. Rain flowers. What beautiful illustrations, right? I have to say, I love this one. Even though I like the storms. Well, there's the horses. They're so beautiful. But I love the woodchuck. He's so cute. And then this. Beautiful. R. Rain flowers. Okay, next. Let's see. Let's read this. Little Red Riding Hood, retold by winning author. Yeah. Candace Ransom, illustrated by Tammy Lyon. Little Red Riding Hood. R. Red Riding Hood. Ransom. Look at that. She's like, hi, I have no idea what's ahead of me. A long time ago, there lived a sweet little girl who was thoughtful and kind and loved to visit her grandmother. Her grandmother enjoyed the visit so much that she gave the little girl a special present. She sewed the girl a wool cape with a hood. It was the girl's favorite color, a wonderful cherry red. What's your favorite color? When I was little, my favorite color was red. The girl liked her cape so much that she wore it everywhere. First, she wore it to the village store. Then she wore it to visit her cousins on the other side of the village. She even wore her cape to bed. Soon everyone called her Little Red Riding Hood. One day, Little Red Riding Hood's mother said, "Your grandmother isn't feeling well." "I'll go visit her," said Little Red Riding Hood, "and I'll take a picnic." "What a good idea," said Little Red Riding Hood's mother, "and be sure to stay on the path through the woods." Little Red Riding Hood promised that she would, and she packed a basket with her grandmother's favorite foods and set off. Little Red Riding Hood skipped down the long winding paths as she always did on her visits, and she was very careful to always stay on the path. After a while, she met a wolf. Ooh. "Hello." "Hello," said the wolf. Little Red Riding Hood knew she shouldn't talk to the wolf, but he seemed friendly. "Hello," she said. Uh-oh. "Where are you going this fine day, little girl?" asked the wolf. "I'm going to visit my grandmother," said Little Red Riding Hood. "She isn't feeling well, so I'm bringing her this picnic with her favorite foods." Woo-hoo. "Where's your grandmother live?" asked the wolf. "Oh, at the end of this path." A sly grin came over the wolf's face. He knew that if he ran up the hill, he'd get to the grandmother's house before Little Red Riding Hood. "Ooh, I'll gobble up the old lady." And the little girl, he thought, smacking his lips. "And I'll gobble up that tasty picnic, too." Uh-oh. That's not good. "Look at all the flowers growing in the woods," said the crafty wolf. "Nope." "Look at all the flowers growing in the woods," said the crafty wolf. "Why don't you pick some for your grandmother? Pretty flowers will make her feel even better." "Good idea," said Little Red Riding Hood. The prettiest flowers were far from the path, but Little Red Riding Hood thought that it would be all right to leave the path just this once. When she turned to pick some flowers, the wolf ran straight to grandmother's house. No. Door was unlocked, so the wolf opened it quietly and crept inside. He tiptoed into grandmother's bedroom and found her asleep in bed. Suddenly, she woke up. When she saw the wolf, she screamed, "Help! Help!" cried Little Red Riding Hood's grandmother. Yikes! The wolf grabbed her, pushed her into the closet, and locked the door. "Be quiet," he said, "or I'll gobble you up now instead of later." The wolf quickly put on a nightgown and a cap, and he hopped into bed and pulled the covers up to his hairy chin. Look at his blanket covered in sheep. At that moment, Little Red Riding Hood knocked on the front door. "Grandmother," she called. "Come in, my dear," said the wolf. Little Red Riding Hood went into the bedroom. She stared at her grandmother lying in bed. Her grandmother looked very strange, and Little Red Riding Hood was afraid. "Grandmother, what big ears you have," said Little Red Riding Hood. "The better to hear you with, my dear," said the wolf. "Ooh, grandmother, what big eyes you have," said Little Red Riding Hood. "The better to see you with, my dear," said the wolf. "Grandmother, what big hands you have," said Little Red Riding Hood. "The better to hug you with, my dear." Yikes! "Grandmother, what big teeth you have," said Little Red Riding Hood. "The better to eat you with," cried the wolf. Ah! Little Red Riding Hood screamed. This was not her grandmother. It was the wolf. Suddenly, the wolf sprang out of the bed. He tried to grab Little Red Riding Hood, but she leapt away. Light as a leaf in her cherry red cape, the wolf grabbed her in air instead. No, he grabbed the air instead. Sorry, I'm reading it backwards. He grabbed nothing. With a yelp, the wolf tumbled out the window and rolled head over heels down the hill, never to be seen again. Little Red Riding Hood's grandmother pounded on the closet. Little Red Riding Hood let her out, and they hugged as tightly as they could. "Thank goodness that's over with," said grandmother. "What happened?" "Ooh. Mother said you were sick," said Little Red Riding Hood, "so I brought you a picnic lunch, but I left the path to pick flowers." "Well, I think you've learned your lesson," said her grandmother. "I'm glad we're both safe." Then Little Red Riding Hood and her grandmother sat down and enjoyed their visit together. It was the best one they've ever had. The end. Little Red Riding Hood. That was a very peaceful version of Little Red Riding Hood. Our Red Riding Hood. Okay. Last book, you guys. This one I've never heard of ever in my life. And the story and pictures are by Barbara Cooney. It's called Miss Rumphius. Should be interesting. Miss Rumphius. Here we go. Wow, the dedication is to Saint Nicholas, patron saint of children, sailors, and maidens. Interesting. The Lupine lady lives in a small house overlooking the sea. In between the rocks around her house grow blue and purple and rose-colored flowers. The Lupine lady is little and old, but she has not always been that way. I know. She is my great aunt, and she told me so. Once upon a time, she was a little girl named Alice who lived in a city by the sea. From the front stoop, she could see the wharves and the bristling masts of tall ships. Many years ago, her grandfather had come to America on a large sailing ship. Interesting. Let me see one thing. Nice. Okay. Now, he worked in the shop at the bottom of the house, making figureheads for the prows of ships and carving Indians out of wood to put in front of cigar stores. For Alice's grandfather was an artist. He painted pictures, too, of sailing ships and places across the sea. He was very busy. Alice helped him put in the skies. So look, he made all the pieces for the ships. That's beautiful. I love to paint. In the evening, Alice sat on her grandfather's knee and listened to his stories of faraway places. When he had finished, Alice would say, "When I grow up, I too will go to faraway places. And when I grow old, I too will live beside the sea." "That is all very well, little Alice," said her grandfather, "but there is a third thing you must do." "What is that?" asked Alice. "You must do something to make the world more beautiful," said her grandfather. "All right," said Alice, but she did not know what that could be. In the meantime, Alice got up, washed her face, and ate porridge for breakfast. She went to school, came home, and did her homework. And pretty soon, she was grown up. Then my great Aunt Alice set out to do the three things that she had told her grandfather she was going to do. She left home and went to live in another city far away from the sea and the salt air. There, she worked in a library, dusting books and keeping them from getting mixed up, and helping people find the ones they wanted. Some of the books told her about faraway places. People called her Miss Rumphius now. Look how pretty. It's the library. Love a good library. Sometimes she went to the conservatory in the middle of the park. When she stepped inside on a wintry day, the warm, moist air wrapped itself around her, and a sweet smell of jasmine filled her nose. "This is almost like a tropical isle," said Miss Rumphius, "but not quite." Ooh, look how beautiful. A lemon tree. So, Miss Rumphius went to a real tropical island where people kept cockatoos and monkeys as pets. She walked on long beaches, picking up beautiful shells. One day she met Papa Raja, king of a fishing village. "You must be tired," he said. "Come into my house and rest." So Miss Rumphius went in and met the Papa Raja's wife. The Papa Raja himself fetched a green coconut and cut a slice off the top so that Miss Rumphius could drink the coconut water inside. Before she left, the Papa Raja gave her a beautiful mother-of-pearl shell on which she had painted a bird of paradise and the words, "You will always remain in my heart." "You will always remain in mine too," said Miss Rumphius. That's beautiful. My great aunt, Miss Alice Rumphius, climbed tall mountains where the snow never melted. She went through jungles and across deserts. She saw lions playing and kangaroos jumping, and everywhere she made friends she would not ever forget. Finally, she came to the land of the lotus eaters, and there, getting off a camel, she hurt her back. What a foolish thing to do, said Miss Rumphius. Well, I have certainly seen faraway places. Maybe it's time to find my place by the sea. See, she climbed the mountains. And it was, and she did. From the porch of her new house, Miss Rumphius watched the sun come up. She watched it cross the heavens and sparkle on the water, and she saw it set in glory in the evening. She started a little garden among the rocks that surrounded her house, and she planted a few flower seeds in the stony ground. Miss Rumphius was almost perfectly happy. Look at that place. That's beautiful. But there is still one more thing I have to do, she said. I have to do something to make the world more beautiful. But what? The world already is pretty nice, she thought, looking out over the ocean. I could live in a house like that. So pretty. The next spring, Miss Rumphius was not very well. Oh no. Her back was bothering her again. Oh. And she had to stay in bed most of the time. The flowers she had planted the summer before had come up and bloomed in spite of the stony ground. She could see them from her bedroom window, blue and purple and rose-colored. Look at that. Lupines, said Miss Rumphius with satisfaction. I have always loved lupines the best. I wish I could plant more seeds this summer so that I could have still more flowers next year. But she was not able to. After a hard winter, spring came. Miss Rumphius was feeling much better. Now she could take walks again. One afternoon, she started to go up and over the hill, where she had not been in a long time. I don't believe my eyes, she cried when she got to the top, for there on the other side of the hill was a large patch of blue and purple and rose-colored lupines. It was the wind, she said, and she knelt in delight. It was the wind that brought the seeds from my garden here. And the birds must have helped. Then Miss Rumphius had a wonderful idea. She hurried home and got out her seed catalogs. She sent off to the very best seed house for 5 bushels of lupine seed. All that summer, Miss Rumphius, her pockets full of seeds, wandered over fields and headlands, sowing lupines. She scattered seeds along the highways and down the country lanes. See, she ordered them up. And then she went everywhere, sprinkling them. She flung handfuls of them around the schoolhouse and the back of the church. She tossed them into hollows and along stone walls. Her back didn't hurt anymore at all. Now some people call her that crazy old lady. Love it. Next spring, there were lupines everywhere. Fields and hillsides were covered with blue and purple and rose-colored flowers. They bloomed along the highways and down the lanes. Bright patches lay around the schoolhouse and the back of the church. Down in the hollows and along the stone walls grew the most beautiful flowers. Miss Rumphius had done the third, the most difficult thing of all. See that? My great Aunt Alice, Miss Rumphius, is very old now. Her hair is very white, and every year there are more and more lupines. Now they call her the Lupine Lady. Sometimes my friends stand with me outside her gate, curious to see the old lady who planted the fields of lupines. When she invites us in, they come very slowly. They think she is the oldest woman in the world. Often she tells stories of faraway places. When I grow up, I tell her, I too will go to faraway places and come home to live by the sea. That is all very well, said little Alice. That is all very well, little Alice, says my aunt, but there's a third thing you must do. What is it? I ask. You must do something to make the world more beautiful. All right, I say. I love this book, but I do not know yet what that can be. I love that. So, how was it today, guys? Storytime was amazing. What are you going to do to make the world a more beautiful place? Wouldn't that be something amazing if we all took that challenge, like Mrs. Lupine's grandfather said to her, 3 things that you should do in life, and the one thing is to make the world a more beautiful place? Imagine if we all did that, how beautiful the world would be if we all left it in a much more beautiful place than we got here and saw it, and it was already beautiful anyway. So, yes, that's so true. I love that. Now, do you know what time it is? Very true, Lewis. Some people just have to smile to make the world a nicer place. I agree. And I think that if we all smile a little bit more, it'd be amazing. And it is, Ryan. I have to get used to not calling you Lewis. It is hug time. Thank you for reminding me. Reminding me. Okay, so put your right hand on your left shoulder and your left hand on your right, and give yourself a squeeze. Hug yourself so tight. Know that I'm thinking that everything's all right, and I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Today is Monday. Here we go. Let's breathe it out. Ready? That's right. Left hand on your right, right hand on your left. You know how to do it. Okay. Now, here we go. I am honored. I am privileged. I am joyful. And I am very, 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 very content. How's that? Okay? Amazing. Thank you so much for being here. You have a great day too, Aunt Cecilia and Uncle Charlie. I love you both. Ryan, thank you so much. I appreciate it. To everyone else that's here, Christopher Estrite, Nicole, happy birthday. Have an amazing birthday. Big hugs, big kisses, big love. Make wishes. See you tomorrow. Bye. Actually, I'll see you tonight, Manifesting Monday. And it's also going to be our beauty quarantine is moving to Mondays. Yes. See you later. Bye.